Hi, and welcome to Advanced Avaya Breeze Concepts. My name is Andrew Prokop, and I work at Aerosystems Integration as a communications consultant and technology evangelist. In today's video, I want to discuss how to handle error conditions in a Breeze workflow. There are plenty of opportunities for things to go wrong when you write and execute applications. In addition to stupid programmer tricks, database searches might fail, and web services can reject RESTful invocations. Thankfully, Breeze provides developers with a way of catching errors and taking alternative paths when they occur. Let's begin by returning to the snap-in I presented in Part 5 of my Introduction to Avaya Breeze. You may recall that I used a cloud service to retrieve and speak weather information. There are a number of things that can go wrong here, but I'm going to choose the easiest way to force an error. I'm going to attempt to invoke a non-existent service. To do that, I will corrupt the URL invoked by the call ref service task by adding an X after the .org. So allow me to save this workflow, and then I will deploy the workflow. As before, I will assign it to the service profile of Prokop. The service has now been deployed. It's now time to test my flawed application. And use 1x communicator to call the snapping.
Welcome to the fabulous Aerosystems Integration weather application. Please enter your 5-digit zip code.
Notice how nothing has happened. So let's actually take a look at this snapping. If I click on with Admin Console, I see that the snap-in has died. And I'll see that I have an error, unknown host, which is exactly what we thought we would get because I gave it a bad URL. Okay, let's return to the workflow and add some code to catch and process the error. To do that, I'm going to open up the events cabinet, and I'm going to choose the error boundary event. I can use the error boundary event to catch the error and take some alternate path. So my alternate path will be, I'm going to, let's say that I will play an announcement. That says I have encountered an error. Let's bring that up. Afterwards, we'll just end this flow. No, actually, let's do this. Let me delete that. And let me drop the call, make it a little more interesting. So we'll drop the call. Then we will end the flow. So let's connect these together. And play announcement. We're going to have to say something. So we'll say basically an error has occurred. You should remember from earlier lessons that we need to map over the universal call ID so that we know what call to play this announcement on. So there's the universal call ID. Bring that up here. Map that to universal call ID. I'll play announcement. Save that. Okay. We need to do the same thing here for the drop call. So Start schema again. Start schema is created because this is a call intercept application. There's the universal call ID. Save that. Hit OK. At this point, I have an error, catching an error, playing an announcement, dropping a call. I need to attach this error boundary event to the place the error occurs. And this is quite interesting, so I actually sort of drag it up here, and I will drop it on the call rest service, and I've now attached the error boundary event to call rest service so that when an error occurs in this task, it will take this path. Okay, it's time to save and redeploy the snapping. Save it. We'll do redeploy. Something I haven't mentioned in the past is when I do a redeploy, it will actually do a validate, silent validate under the covers. So it's validating my workflow, looking for errors. Found none. Again, assign it to the ProCop workflow. Hit OK. At this point, my new improved snap-in has been deployed. It's now time to test the new and improved snap-in. Bring up my 1X communicator again.
Welcome to the fabulous Barrow Systems Integration weather application. Please enter your 5-digit zip code. An error has occurred. Dropping call.
Okay, well, let's go back to the admin console. Go to instances, we'll do a refresh. Notice how the error occurred. Now notice how we have the new path. So you follow the green circles. So the error was caught, was sent to the play announcement, and then the call was dropped. There are many places where you want to catch and process errors. If you are an old Java programmer like me, think of it as exception handling. In normal conditions, the tasks and workflows act as they should, but if something goes wrong, the error task allows a workflow to recover. There are other boundary conditions that I may want to explore in future videos. However, given what you learned today, you are fully equipped to figure them out on your own. They are all very similar to the error condition task. With that, I will close down this first video of Advanced Avaya Breeze Concepts. Be sure to subscribe to the Arrow Systems Integration YouTube channel for future installments. Bye for now.